Mnemonics, a useful tool for forming long-term memories. What are mnemonics? They are memory aids which can help with memory retention or recall. These learning techniques can help you retain information. I found they can make otherwise hard things to remember much easier. There are several different types of mnemonic devices. I want to go over 6 of those today. The first is rhyming. Many of you may remember the spelling rule from grade school, I before E except after C, or when sounding like A as a neighbor and way. Rhyming is a way to give your brain a retrieval cue to access the information needed. Another type of mnemonic device is musical mnemonics. You can use any familiar song and change the words as needed. Both rhyming and musical mnemonics have been widely used by my kindergartner, and just 2 months into the school year, many of the students know all their letter sounds through rhyming and how to spell 8 or more colors through musical mnemonics. Another mnemonic is acronyms. We use these every day, usually without much thought. NBA, KFC, MBA, Roy G. Biv are a few examples. Chunking can be very useful with long numbers and long lists. With long numbers, try putting them into smaller groups like we do with Social Security numbers and phone numbers. Putting similar items together is also helpful too. You can test this out next time you go to the grocery store. Try remembering your grocery list in its current order. Then try putting similar items together, like cleaning products, vegetables, and drinks. Then see how well you remember them. Another useful memory aid is imagery. You can use visual images to help you remember difficult things. I've used this personally with names many times. Imagine meeting identical twins and having trouble remembering their names. Say one is named Lily and one is named Rose. Lily has shorter hair. You could remember this by assigning the shorter hair to Lily because L comes before R. The last mnemonic I'm covering today is the method of loci, also known as the memory journey and mind-palace technique. The way to do this technique is to make words into pictures and place them along areas you are familiar with, such as your childhood home or a street you drive on daily. A few quick tips when using mnemonics. Firstly, rather than making your own, consider first searching for an already existing mnemonic. Try a quick Google search like mnemonics for a skeletal system, and you will find plenty of mnemonics. If it isn't likely to have an existing mnemonic, make sure you make yours memorable by making them personal to you. Colorful, exaggerated, funny, gross, and weird are all helpful for memorization, so don't be afraid to let them be silly. What have studies shown? A recent study on stroke patients using a face name visual mnemonic showed improved memorization. Bautista, 2019. Another recent study on teenagers using musical mnemonics to learn new vocabulary words showed improved memory in the mnemonic group versus the control group. Bahrami, Izadpana, and Bijani, 2019. Final thoughts. What ways have you used mnemonics in the past? I would like to encourage you to think about it over the next couple weeks. If you're like me, it's probably more than you initially realized. Do you know the HOMES acronym for the Great Lakes or Roy G. Biv? Do you think these acronyms would be more difficult to remember without the mnemonic? Lastly, how can you incorporate mnemonics into your studies? Please see my references. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.